That resonant call had long since faded from Wisconsin's wetlands. When the Wisconsin DNR formed a partnership with surrounding states, private citizens and private businesses, biologists and bird lovers, all determined to put one of North America's largest birds back on the landscape. And back in 1987, that would be no small feat.
So we had a recovery plan that was approved by the Fish and Wildlife Service and the Mississippi Flyway, the Pacific Flyway, involving strategy of using cross-fostering trumpeter swans under mute swans and then releasing 2-year-old birds to the marsh. When cross-fostering was attempted, we tried it for 2 years. It was not successful. We were looking for an alternative technique.
So they'd have to try something different, something unique, something some would call kind of goofy.
The idea with the technique is that most birds will bond to anything they see moving and or calling right after they hatch. But essentially they follow that, and we took advantage of that to control their behavior and give them exposure to life in the wild that captive reared birds wouldn't have. We were in floating camouflage blinds. We towed the decoys behind us all day long and taught the birds about life in the wild, where they should feed, where they should rest, and then every night we brought them into heated predator-proof cages. The birds were raised this way throughout the summer, and then they were allowed to fly freely. Eventually we removed the decoys and the birds migrated that first year on their own.
Success! And a new Wisconsin idea was hatched.
One of the things that was really great about Wisconsin's program is the willingness to experiment, that there was an approach that was used pretty much everywhere, and Wisconsin DNR was willing to experiment with a new technique. There was a lot of criticism for that early on, and the technique proved to be really great in combination with other approaches. And as a result, the Wisconsin program is now really held up as the flagship restoration program. That's something that the state can really be proud of, being willing to take those chances for better returns.
And what a return it was. Their approach really paid off. So much so that trumpeters were removed from Wisconsin's endangered species list in 2009. And now they're making news again.
We have nearly 200 nesting pairs of trumpeter swans in Wisconsin, 10 times the original recovery goal of 20 pairs set in 1987. Really, this program demonstrates that no one single individual has been responsible for its success. It's really been through the cooperation of scores of organizations, countless number of individuals that has made it successful.